If you'd like to see how I created this fabulous black and silver 16 by 20 glamorous painting, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube! So today in this video, I am going to be using a black canvas. I have the camera focused on the paint because it's blurry and the camera doesn't know where to focus on the black canvas. Anyway, I'm going to be using majority of a silver and I'm going to create some black highlights. This is going to be a painting for my mother-in-law, and she her decor is silver and black, but she mainly wants it to be silver with like a little bit of black. So I'm going to figure out how to make some highlights here. I have this gloss medium from Walmart that I never used, and I just want to see how it works. It says if you mix it with any acrylic paint, it will create a glossy finish. So I'm going to try that out. I also have some Dollar Tree Crafters Square. It says it's paint. It's like a clear gloss that has glitter in it. So I want to try that too. Also, I'll be using some Mod Podge and adding some foil flakes. Okay, so I'm adding the silver paint to the canvas. And I kind of run out of silver. So what I ended up doing was adding some gray. And then on top of that, I'm going to add on the gloss medium or additive. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to go. I'm not sure if you're supposed to paint it on first, then add that, but I just kind of put it all on there together and just kind of made even strokes going back and forth. When I add those medium pourings or the additives, they are pretty thick. So you definitely want to make sure that everything is being smoothed out pretty well. And I'm just kind of going back and forth with my 2-inch sponge brush. I use a paintbrush sometimes, but sometimes it gives me those brush stroke marks that I don't like. Sometimes I do like that look, but I was really going for a more even look here, so I use my sponge brush. Remember to make sure that everything is even and to cover the edges of your canvas so you don't have any black or white showing if you're using a white canvas. I don't particularly care for the black canvases. I used lighter colors on a different video and I had to use like multiple coats and I didn't like that. But if I'm doing something darker, this works out. Okay, so I decided not to use this glitter glaze because I already used another additive and it made it really thick. So I just want to sit this one out. This stuff does make it very, very thick. I really want this to be majority glitter, so I'm still going to add some black highlights, but I want to go over this gray with this glitter while it's wet. Okay, so I'm just kind of brushing off the glitter that I put on. I let it sit for probably about an hour. I wanted this to be very glittery and very sparkly. So I'm just brushing this off so I can go ahead and try to add some highlights on with some black paint. Now what I was trying to do is get like a different look here. So just kind of sprinkled down some black paint going down in vertical lines. Then I'll take my sponge brush and kind of go from left to right to kind of blend it, just to give it some really nice brush strokes. So you'll see how I do that in this next clip. And for the most part, I did like the way they came out. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and take a paintbrush and just kind of randomly splatter on in certain areas where I want to add my foil leaf. I really like how shiny and sparkly or metallic-y the foil is. It just gives it a very pretty different look. I really like it. So wherever you see me adding the Mod Podge, that's where I'm going to add my foil sheets. This is what the foil sheets look like. Very pretty, but they're also very delicate, and this can be very messy. These can be purchased on Amazon or eBay. I believe I paid about $4.99 for 100 sheets of this. So just be careful with this stuff because it'll just fly all over once you brush it off. Okay, so I've added all the foil leaf that I want to add. I'm going to let this dry. Then I'll be adding the rocks and the glitter on the inside. And instead of doing silver glitter, because as you can see, I have enough glitter. As you can see, I have enough silver going on, and then I have a whole backdrop of holographic silver glitter. I'm going to go down the middle with my textured rocks that I colored. So the last time I went to purchase crushed glass, they didn't have the silvery clear kind. This is more of an amber off-white color. It looks like oatmeal to me. I didn't care for it, so I'm going to color it with black. And I wanted to use the black anyway in the middle for my textured area. I'm not going to use any silvers in the middle. I'm going to stir that up. I usually do this with pebbles. It'll be cheaper if you do this with the pebbles from Dollar Tree or the Dollar Tree rocks. It just gives it a very nice textured thick look, and I love it. So I'm just going to stir this up, and you'll see how I use this on the canvas. Here's the liquid glass tri-art I like to use. I'm putting some in a plastic cup. I'm going to add some black glitter to it, and I'm going to stir it up and pour that on to my canvas. So my background of it will be nice and dark and glittery, the same color that I want it to be behind where the rocks are going to be. So I think it'll make it nice and bold. That's what I'm thinking. Or you could just add it on clear. It's up to you. So I'm just giving that a nice little stir. I'm gonna pour that right down the center, exactly where I want it, using my little plastic spoon to spread it, or you can use a paintbrush or a sponge brush to spread it. I actually forgot to brush off my foil at this point because it was already dry, so it's kind of in the way. So what you will see me do is take my brush and kind of get that out of my way first, then I'll add on more liquid glass. If you're not familiar with liquid glass, it's actually like an alternative to resin. You know, resin is a two-pour, a two-step thing. You don't have to do that. It doesn't have that harsh smell. If you don't have liquid glass, don't worry. You can use Mod Podge. I just really happen to like the liquid glass. So here I am dusting off the foil leaf, kind of seeing what stays and what goes. I don't care if it gets on to my liquid glass. It's cool. So now I'm adding more tri-art liquid glass. I love to have those swivels. It looks really good when I put my glitter on those areas. Here is my colored rocks. It's actually crushed glass that I didn't like the color of. Other than that, you won't see me put paint on my crushed glass. It just doesn't make sense to do it when you can use dollar store rocks. But yeah, I like the look this is giving. You can color as much as you like to. Just spread it on that tri-art liquid glass. It holds it so well in place. I really like this product because I've used big rocks before and it holds those jokers down. So I just kind of use my glove and kind of spread it and make sure that the crushed glass is like really sitting inside that liquid glass really good. Make sure you wear a glove if possible. This can get kind of messy. Okay, so now I'm going in with my extra fine black glitter that I purchased from Michael's. This black glitter is very pretty. Look how you can see my swivels with the tri-art showing up. It's looking very good to me so far already. That's the look I was going for. I already had enough silver on here, so I just didn't think it made sense to put more silver in the middle. So this is looking pretty good so far. And this is my favorite part, where I just get to dump all this glitter and crushed glass and rocks or whatever on here. I love this part. So, yeah, I'm just gonna continue to put glitter on here. Okay, so this painting has been sitting for over 5 hours, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my big fluffy brush here and put this in my glitter bin and dust everything off. Okay, so I have my brush, I have the painting tilted at an angle, and I'm just going to begin brushing off the glitter, and hopefully the rocks, majority of the rocks stay on the painting. So far, I don't have a lot of the rocks falling off, which is a great thing. And I like how this area looks very nice and full. And that's because I added the glitter to the tri-art liquid glass. So it fills that area, because otherwise it would be more so silver back there peeking through, which is also cool, but I just wanted it to be a little more fuller with the black glitter to fill up where the black rocks are and aren't. I love my swivels I can see here that I created with the way I poured on the liquid glass. So I'm just gonna do some brushing, a lot of brushing until I get everything to fall off. I'll brush it at every angle, and then I will show you the final result. I brush it from every angle until nothing else is coming off. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of this 16 by 20 painting, and I really like this. I think it's so adorable. I love that foil leaf in the back. I have it in like about 4 different colors. So far I've used gold, silver, and I've used blue. I think I also have it in a pinkish color, like a rose gold color. I don't know. I would like it in red. Every color in the rainbow, I'd like it. But yeah, I like my texture in the middle. I like my swivels. I love the backdrop of the holographic glitter in the background. I really like this. This is for my mother-in-law, a gift for her. I gave it to her already. She put it, I believe, in her living room. She absolutely loves it and matches her decor very, very well. So it made me very happy that she was pleased with it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did receive some cool ideas or some inspiration or some motivation to make one of your own. Share this video on Facebook or with someone who you think may like something like this to do for themselves, or even a gift for someone. You guys, the holidays are right around the corner. This would make an amazing gift. Thanks you guys for watching. Hello to my new subscribers. Hello to all of my subscribers. And be sure to check out my playlist that I have full of all canvas art videos. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. Be sure to check out our website, myroyalradiance.com, for lip gloss, shoe charms, hand sanitizers, and more. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, for in-waistband gun holsters, as well as belly band holsters and more.